What's poppin'? My name is Duckhead, and today I'll discuss the Battlefield Labs announcement, and more specifically and more in depth, discuss the final 15 seconds of the Battlefield Labs announcement that revealed gameplay for the next Battlefield. Now, when it comes to the Battlefield Labs announcement, there's not really much to discuss there because it was basically what I thought it would be, which is just an announcement for the CTE program, right? The Community Testing Environment program. You can go to Battlefield's website, EA's website, and apply there. And the difference with this playtest and with other playtests, this playtest is publicly announced and it's open to like all of us, right? All of us normal people, so to speak, not just YouTubers seemingly. You'll be under NDA and you can play the next Battlefield, give feedback on it, etc., whatever, right? So, you know, there's some news there. Now, also, the final 15 seconds, we got a look at the next Battlefield. I do want to discuss that, and that's what's probably going to take the bulk of this video. Now, I do want to get into the positive implications of this trailer, right? Because this is kind of like a pseudo trailer / announcement, if you want to call it that. The positive implications. So, first of all, this game might very well be ahead of schedule, right? And I would hope that they're ahead of schedule because they have not released a Battlefield since 2021. So theoretically, they've had like 4 years to work on this shit. Theoretically, I understand probably take a little bit from 4 years because they still have to focus on getting content out for Battlefield 2042 in its life cycle, but they've had, you know, take about 4 years to work on this shit, right? So they may be ahead of schedule, actually. Number two, they actually seem hell-bent on getting our feedback, right? This is a positive thing. Finally, they're starting to listen to us, or they're giving the impression that they're starting to listen to the fucking community, which is great, right? I hope that they are. This actually seems like an all hands on deck effort, which is great. That's what they need. They need everybody they can to fucking make this game as good as it can be. Another positive implication is that as opposed to the Battlefield 2042 CGI trailer that we got, that trailer was all CGI. Every single last bit of it was CGI in that Battlefield 2042 trailer. None of it was gameplay. This 15 seconds that we got was actual gameplay. That is actually torn for the game. Now, whether that's campaign or multiplayer, I don't know. I have no idea, but that is actual gameplay that we will see in the fucking game as opposed to just a CGI trailer, right? So that's another positive implication of those final 15 seconds. And also, it seems like they are finally, judging by the final 15 seconds of the trailer, it seems like they are finally giving us what the fuck we've been asking for 7 years now. Those are all positive ways you can look at this trailer we got. Now, let me get into the negative implications of this trailer. Trailer/announcement. This is very clearly a marketing ploy. That's my first negative. This is very clearly a marketing ploy to get us to lower our guards and get us to pre-order this bullshit. Very clearly, right? And I'm not falling for this shit because I've already heard all hands on deck. I've already heard that shit. And we saw what their all hands on deck meant. We saw what we're ahead of schedule meant with the release of Battlefield 2042. So I'm not falling for that shit again, me personally. Number two, the second negative. They are very clearly, in the final 15 seconds hammered this point home, they are very clearly making a ploy for our nostalgia. Very clearly, right? And Battlefield 2042 was guilty of this too. That Battlefield 2042 trailer, that shit was all CGI, and it had rendezvous, it had quote unquote destruction. It didn't show any of the fucking it showed the specials, but they looked like normal soldiers. Like, that was a play on our nostalgia. This fucking trailer, the final 15 seconds, was an obvious play on our nostalgia. So it could give off the impression that they're actually listening to us. But I'm not falling for that shit because I heard love letter to Battlefield fans for Battlefield 2042. I don't care if they're just talking about Portal. That wasn't even a love letter to Battlefield fans because Portal was garbage. Trash. It was absolute garbage. Right? So the negative implication that I come away with is that this was just a lot of corporate speak. That's all it was. It's a lot of corporate speak. They only showed 15 seconds of substance. Only 15 seconds of substance, right? And who the fuck can't make 15 seconds of a game look fucking good? Anybody can do that shit. Any dev that exists today can do that shit, right? So only time will tell how good this game actually is or isn't. But the 15 seconds of gameplay did look good. I am actually guilty of getting hyped during that 15 seconds. I was like, oh shit, bro, it's time. And oh yeah, another thing, they had the Battlefield 3 music going in the background. Oh yeah, they're doing a Hail Mary for our goddamn nostalgia. A Hail fucking Mary, right? But that gameplay did look good. If that's what the whole game looks like, those 15 seconds, then this will be a banger of a Battlefield. It'll be an absolute banger. But I don't know, man. Time will tell. Time will tell, bro. Let me know what you think about this trailer-esque video in the comment section down below. Me personally, I'm not moved. I won't be moved until I've seen reputable YouTubers review this shit and not shills. I will not be moved until I've seen reputable YouTubers and actual gameplay. Then I will be moved. That's the only way I'll be moved. Alright? None of this fucking corporate speak will move me. None of this, oh, we're all hands on deck will move me. None of this, oh, we're inviting you, the Battlefield player. We're inviting you to test it. That will not move me. None of this, oh, ploy to our nostalgia of Battlefield 3 gameplay. None of that shit will move me. I'm not being moved by this shit. And I'm so happy that I can go in this comment section and see that it seems like the majority of the community is not being moved by this shit either. Good. Do not be moved by this shit until you have it in your hands in a beta, or until you see a fucking YouTube review it. Don't be moved, alright? Don't let them do it. Anyway, I'm out this bitch. Let me know what you're thinking about this video in the comment section below. I'm out this bitch. I will be continuing to update you all on Battlefield in the coming months whenever I have news drop. Alright, I'll try to cover it on this channel. Anyway, I'm out this bitch. Y'all have a good one. Bye. Going.